I'm sorry I was so late getting that to you. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Midwest Motorsports Tuesday night GT4 League. You can tell we're at Spa from the track map, and you can also tell we're at night. Look at the glorious headlights leading the way as we're qualifying. The Midwest Motorsports iRacing League Road Series is in the Belgian Ardennes forest at the popular Spa circuit, known for the tricky and dangerous Eau Rouge Radion section leading onto the kilometer-long Kemmel Straight, where many Formula One heroes have been made, and sadly, many racing drivers have also been lost. We are sim racing tonight, so only hearts can be broken as we begin round 5 of the GT4 series up next. After 4 rounds of Midwest Motorsports GT4 competition, there's still no clear favorite in either of the two classes. Less than 50 points separate the top 3 between Johan de Rooij, Shea McNeely, and Max Bauer. In the AM category, Justin Glickner, Sam Hubbard, and David Wortman are the class of the field after just 4 races. Very close battles all throughout the field, and every position matters in tonight's race. With only a quarter of the season complete and your worst 2 finishes dropped, anything can happen. 10 minutes practice is over. 10-minute qualifying currently finishing up as everybody finishes their last lap. And we're going to go straight up 60 minutes tonight for the feature. Thanks for joining the Midwest Motorsports Round 5 at Spa. We're glad you're here. Let's see who put it on pole. 228.5 for Johan de Rooij. Looks like Max Bauer is still trying to finish his last lap. Nope, I think he's done. We got one more coming across the line. It's night, so bear with us as we try to figure out what car we're following. They need more lights around the track. 4.3 mile track, so I don't blame them for not lighting up the whole circuit. It's not like Bristol Motor Speedway where you can just light up the whole track. We're going to try to catch as much action as we can tonight. Looks like Sam Hubbard's on top of the AM already, qualifying 5th. Andrew Miller still working on his last lap. Here comes Andrew heading out of the last turn. 20 turns, 4.3 miles. Johan de Roy, it's official, on the pole, 228. The Alien, as he's known on the Discord channel. Congratulations to Johan de Roy. See if I can give you some more track facts. Spa-Francorchamps. Not sure if I say that right. Once again, it's going to be a rolling start. Start-finish line is on a short straight just after the pit entrance, then a hard 180 La Source hairpin. Then we go downhill up to the Eau Rouge Radion section. Eau Rouge is red water. There's a river that runs the bottom of the hill. So Eau Rouge, if you ever wondered what Eau Rouge means, red water. And then Radion is at the top, the sweeping right-hander before leading onto the long Kimmel Straight. Going to be some passing zone into the next section after that. Probably 3 or 4 mini sectors, you could say, where you can really gain or lose a lot of time. Spa is one of the best circuits on the planet Earth. If anybody's got any time behind a controller or in a sim rig, Spa is one of those tracks that you either love it or you hate it. I can't imagine sim racing at night. Maybe turn your brightness up on your screens to cheat a little bit. Hopefully you have your surround set up where you can see the guys next to you. Listen to your good spotter or crew chief. The track record in GT4 was a 229.6 in the real world in the GT4 Euro Series. 229.6. So maybe Johan de Roy should sign up for the real world GT4 Euro Series. It was a Porsche Cayman. Here we go. 60 minutes, 1 pit stop. Are they going to change tires? Is the pit stop going to be a game changer like it was last week in Nürburgring? We're going to find out through the chicane. Spa is also known for its first lap pile-ups. Hopefully we don't see a safety car. We're green. Clock has started, 60 minutes. Down to the La Source hairpin. Can they make it? Remember, the first lap will be incident review for every 4X or greater. So try to keep it clean on the first lap. Let's get this race underway and then race it out for 60 minutes. Long race, a lot of time. These pros, top 4 or 5, single file already. You go through Rouge, then Radion, now the long Kimmel Straight. You can see the track map. Looks like everybody made it through. No slack. Nope, we got a couple. It's been back. Riding in third with Jason Phillips. Looking up ahead at Max Bauer and Johan de Roy. Johan de Roy currently leading the points. Max Bauer second. Where's Shane McNeely? 6th, so he made it through. Sam Hubbard got around Josh Bloom there. So Sam Hubbard in 4th in the Mercedes. There we're watching Jason Phillips and the Big Ass Fans Porsche in 3rd place currently. We are rocking and rolling. Johan's very fast left-hander, double apex. Here we go with the replay. What are we seeing? Oh, little entry there, cold tires for Justin Thaler in the McLaren. That's not the way he wanted to start the race off. Very easy to do, especially with cold tires. Again, that was a really fast downhill left-hander. They're Blanchimont now, the long straightaway before we head to a chicane. You know, little bump draft there. Max Bauer saying, "Hello, I'm here, Johan." Max Bauer with the horsepower. Side by side, you not go through here side by side. Johan de Roy has nowhere to go except off track. Here we go, braking for the chicane. A right, left, 290 degrees chicane. We got too wide, too deep. This is not an oval race. We're too wide through the chicane. 19 and 20. Sam Hubbard and Jason Phillips too wide. And there he is, Josh Bloom, trying to take any cleanup left over, but no crashes. Amazing, great driving here. Knowing where your competitor's at, knowing where your car is, and still handling side by side. Too wide through the chicane. That's going to make the highlight reel. Sports Center, here we come. All right, through the source, now to Eau Rouge. Looking back, we're in Max Bauer, looking back at Johan de Roy. So hard to get Eau Rouge right. These cameras do not do it justice. With the full throttle, it doesn't even look like he lifted through Eau Rouge and Radion. Jason Phillips now going around Johan de Roy as well. So you get a real good run out of Eau Rouge and Radion. You carry that extra RPM down to Kemmel Straight. Or if you lift, just a confidence lift, and the other guy doesn't lift, Jason Phillips makes the move on Johan de Roy for second. Great move, early going. Sam Hubbard still holding down fourth. Shea McNeely's made his way around Josh Bloom for fourth and fifth. I wish I could see the cars a little better while we're seeing his headlights. It's not the camera's fault. It's just night racing at Spa. I don't know who thought that would be a good idea, but I'm loving it. I think it was a great choice. All right, let's catch our breath a little bit. See where some other battles are going on. Max Bauer has missed the timing screen, or is he off? He's off. What happened? All right, so that was Puhan. Now into the chicane, a right-hander. He just lost the rear end on it. Tough break for Max Bauer. Oh my goodness, that's the campus section, turn 13 and 14. Right-hander, the back end just stepped out on that Aston Martin. And that's gonna hurt. He's gonna pay for that one. He's gonna be beating himself up. Here he goes one more time. He's made it up to 13th. And look, don't look now, Jason Phillips is in the lead. Johan de Roy second. Move everybody up a spot. Oh, Max Bauer. I know he practiced a lot this week. Dropped him all the way back to 13th. I'm guessing he'll be back. I hope he doesn't rage quit, but you never know. I wouldn't blame him for being frustrated. But let's watch the action on the track. Sam Hubbard and Johan de Roy going side by side through Eau Rouge. That's not going to work. Not seeing him too wide. Sam Hubbard wisely lifts and let Johan take the position. Remember, Sam Hubbard in the AM division with the red color designation on the timing tower. Johan de Roy now getting a slipstream from the Mercedes, clearing the air for him. Let's see if Johan pops out. Or Sam Hubbard pops out, I mean. Sorry, I had that flip-flopped. All right, Max Bauer used a fast repair, thanks race control. So there's that. Max Bauer back on the track, but with no more fast repairs. Gonna have to keep it clean. I don't think he can make it all the way even if he topped off. So I'm gonna guess there's gonna be a splash and dash at the end for Max Bauer. Let's see if some clean running can give him an advantage back. But Sam Hubbard with Shea McNeely. Shea McNeely in the 25, right behind Sam Hubbard. Sam Hubbard in the gray and red Mercedes. Shea McNeely, 2 wins on the season. Looking for a way around Sam Hubbard. Josh Bloom behind Shea McNeely's, but right now not a threat. Looking back now from Sam Hubbard at Shea McNeely. Shea McNeely in the 25. Looking for a way around as they go through Blanchimont and into the chicane now. Remember, 90-degree right, hard braking zone. We're going to see some passes here. We might see some rear end, front end collisions there. Oh, Sam Hubbard gets a little squirrely as he gets on the green AstroTurf. Shea McNeely's there. So Shea McNeely on the inside, Sam Hubbard on the inside, Shea McNeely on the outside. Let's see if Shea McNeely can cross over and get a run on a Rouge, or if he's just going to follow Sam Hubbard pretty fast through a Rouge. So Shea McNeely going to follow him, see if he can make a pass into the Lacombe, all the way at the end of the Kemmel Straight. They both stay inside track limits at Eau Rouge. This camera gives an idea of how the slipstream is going to work. Let's see if Shea sucks up on him and pops out at the last minute. Now under braking, we got a right and then a left chicane, and then it goes into another turn 9. So this section right here, it's kind of hard to go too wide through, and both maintain speed. Sam Hubbard has no choice. He left the room for Shea, but really fighting the pro class. He might have lost a couple of spots there. And he does, but no AM spots. But the guy behind you now, Sam, is David Wortman. So that battle is going to develop. Josh Bloom and Matt Schlosser all get around Sam Hubbard. Very difficult to go too wide through Lacombe. Right, left, right chicane. We'll see more of that as the race progresses. Just gives you an idea of the racing action. Anywhere on the track, there's so many passing opportunities. But again, about 3 or 4 different sections where you really have to keep your mind about you and play the long game and not fight over crumbs left on the table. Adolfo Castillo now worked his way back up to David Wortman behind Sam Hubbard. So the AM class is getting kind of heating up as we're coming up on 10 minutes down. Hard to believe it's only been 9 minutes and 30 seconds. Even I have to catch my breath to grab a swig of water. Love this Spa circuit. Formula One comes here every year before the Netherlands track. This is a Dutch favorite, especially with Max Verstappen. Now he has his own race in the Netherlands, but still gets a lot of carryover. Shea McNeely in third. Let's see if he can catch Jason Phillips and Johan de Rooij up the road a little bit. About 3 seconds ahead. Shea McNeely's not pulled away from Josh Bloom at all. So this is a battle, 3-4-5. Matt Schlosser up 5 spots after qualifying 10th. Matt Schlosser also in the Aston Martin. Down the long straightaway looking for a draft, maybe wiggle your fingers, get some blood circulating back in your fingers before tightening them up for, here's Lacombe again, left, right, left, and then a right. Then it goes downhill, a little runoff room to a 180, but you can diamond this sometimes as long as there's not too much marbles on the outside, you lose traction. Now this is where the downhill starts. It's important to get this left-hander right, the no-name corner, before Puhan. Let's see if we can stay in car with Josh Bloom. And this corner is a light lift, hopefully no brake, maybe a downshift. We're in 5th, down to 4th, 100 miles an hour, double apex left downhill. Again, you can really gain or lose a lot of time if you get that wrong. as we saw Justin Thaler spin earlier. Now this is where Max Bauer spun it on this right-left chicane. Third gear, 80 miles an hour for Josh Bloom. And then here's another important corner leading up to a very long straight. The right-hander, hopefully flat out. All the way down this long straight. Long straight into the final chicane one more time. I can turn my notifications off here in a second. Sorry for everybody. Here we go. Late, deep braking zone. Oh yeah, he gets a lot of track position up here on Shea McNeely, but not enough to create the pass. Let's see if he can stay clean. All the way to the source. And that is almost a whole lap around Spa. Here we go. Down to Eau Rouge, my favorite corner probably on earth. If I said that before, I'll probably say it again. Just all the G-forces burying the seat, all your body weight down in the seat, up, and it gets really light. You lose your lunch up into your throat, coming over the crest into the chicane one more time. At Combe, I call it a chicane. It's really a right, left, right section. Turn 9. 10, I think they call it Brussels, Belgium. Off camera, great place to watch. There's a great spectator hill just to our right. I could sit there and watch all day. The corner with no name. To Puhan again. Can really tell a lot from these in-car cameras. Thanks for letting us ride along with you. And that's a full lap. Here we are up front with Jason Phillips now in the lead. We missed the pass for the lead while we were riding with Josh Bloom. Apologies for that. Maybe we can go back and find it. Jason Phillips now in the BS Fans Porsche has gotten around, or stayed around Johan de Roy. That's right. Jason Phillips has been rocking it. Sorry, Jason, showing us how it's done. Jason Phillips qualified on the front row, so he's up here by merit. Got into 6th. Usually the Porsche doesn't seem to have the straightaway speed, but again, Johan de Roy also in the Porsche. So we'll see how they play out. 5 seconds back to Josh Bloom. So the top two have really stretched it out. Johan de Roy, that last lap was a purple lap, 227.8 to 227.9 for Jason Phillips. Here we are, Shea McNeely. Looks like it made a mistake. Matt Schlosser and Josh Bloom got around him. Shea now back inside Josh Bloom. Next, Shea made a good move on Matt Schlosser. Sorry I missed that also. Maybe we can get a replay of that. But Matt Schlosser now in 5th. Here we go. Shea McNeely was 5th there. Nice move inside. Of Schlosser. Now looking up ahead at Bloom. Nice work. Thanks, Colin Huffman in the truck. Working the cameras. More in-car with Shea McNeely looking up at Josh Bloom. So good move for Josh Bloom. Holding his own. 228.5. So Josh Bloom definitely has pace too. Also qualified fourth. Shea McNeely qualified, looks like seventh. Looking inside now. As we come down to the fast left, it's almost flat out. Slight lift, too wide through there. Nice move, Shea, for leaving plenty of room. And Schlosser decides not to go for it. Look in the back. Coming from the back, Schlosser getting around Josh Bloom, and 2-for-1 sale, looking for inside of Shea McNeely. Leaves room. Matt Schlosser showing up to race today. And that Aston Martin tried to get 2-for-1. I think he's going to get him in the source. Matt Schlosser throwing it in there. Nice move. Trusting his brake, trusting his skill. Too wide through the source. He's got the line. Shea McNeely leaves room, and now he's got the slipstream, though. Come for Eau Rouge, Radion, and Camel straight. Let's see if he can draft him back as they go up into Lake Holmes. Great racing. Looks like Sam Hubbard and David Wortman also want some of the action here. Oh, that's Sam Hubbard and Josh Bloom behind Matt Schlosser. Let's see what Shea McNeely in the blue Porsche. Schlosser wants the inside line. And look at this. Back. Josh Bloom around Sam Hubbard. They're back up front. Shea McNeely gets around Schlosser around the outside of turn 7. Holds it tight for the inside of turn 8. And gives up the Schlosser gives up the ghost by the time they get to the right-hander turn 9. And Shea McNeely now takes over third again. So this is the race 3, 4, 5, and 6. These guys showing why they're in the pro division. Get a couple 1X there for off track. Hopefully you will not get a slowdown. Can gain a little bit of time there. Hopefully not enough. Matt Schlosser trying to get that position back from Shea McNeely. Let's see if Shea McNeely can get this section right. And then he went deep. This might be the difference in the Porsche. We are Jason Phillips back up front and Johan de Roy right on him. But that might have been the difference why Matt Schlosser was able to get up that Aston Martin straightaway speed. Even with the draft, McNeely couldn't get around him down Kimmel last time. 5th gear, little lift, and hard on the brake into 6th for a second before breaking down. 3rd gear, all the way down to 2nd. Jason Phillips in the lead, looking back at Johan de Roy's lights. 50 miles an hour, 48, coming through the final hairpin. And the lap one more time. Coming up on 20 minutes down. 40 to go. The source, the hairpin right. Let's see if Johan de Roy can carry the speed. Let's see 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th behind this. Oh, you can see the car getting airborne there as it crests the hill after Radion. Johan de Roy not fast enough to get a slipstream this time. We got a new purple lap. Don't look now. Max Power, 227.808. Down in 14th. We know he's got more gas than everybody. So I expect him to go long. Jason Phillips leading Johan de Roy. That's who we're watching now. Shea McNeely, Matt Schlosser. Then Sam Hubbard and Josh Bloom, top 6. Jason Phillips doing a great job, showing that he's really got some practice on this track. Here we are in 10th with Justin Gluckner. There we go. Here's 12th, Steve Hansel, looking at Max Bauer and Adolfo Castillo. So here we are riding with Steve. Up ahead is Adolfo Castillo, Max Bauer just behind. Steve Hansel in the Boom Porsche, white Porsche with splatter paint, pink wheels. We got a replay. What did I miss? Thanks, Colin, for getting us back on track. There is the chicane. This is the chicane before the start finish. Johan de Roy gets around Jason Phillips. Classic overtake at Spa. Back with Steve Hansel. There we go again. Jason Phillips and Johan de Roy down the hill, too wide. That's not going to work. Jason Phillips back to the front, gets a better run out of La Source and makes the pass before Eau Rouge. Again, getting air. If we can do a super slow-mo of that camera, that would be awesome. Let's see if Johan de Roy can get him on the slipstream. Down into turn 7. They comb. Not this lap. So we know where Johan de Roy can make the pass. The final chicane, turn 19 and 20. Finishing out the 7, 8, 9 section. Headed down to Brussels. They're looking inside. Jason Phillips says not today. Holds a little wider line. Johan de Roy not making contact. Looking back now as they go through Notre Dame, headed into Puhan, looking out of the rear windshield. Battle for the lead. Jason Phillips, Johan de Roy. Headed into, I think they call it Stavilo. This is where you really need to, you can go full throttle through this corner. The straightaway actually starts behind us. Jason Phillips is able to hold it tight. Johan de Roy carrying a lot of speed through there. This is where Johan passed him last lap. Jason got him back the next couple corners, but let's see if they go through this. Really hard left and fast. No off tracks there. Meow, meow. Sorry, I don't have any sound effects. To the chicane this time, Johan de Roy just follows. Coming up on halfway, 25 minutes down. 35 to go. Looks like Christopher Hopper just got around Keith Herbert for 19th place. Good move. We're seeing some guys pitting now, it looks like. Maybe. Nope. My timing tower confused me there for a second. We're definitely getting green sector, so these guys, especially at the top, are turning fast lap after fast lap. But Max Bauer has the purple lap right now, fastest lap of the race. He's coming. Jason Phillips doing a great job holding off Johan de Roy. I'm sure Jason Phillips feeling the pressure. Full credit to Jason Phillips for off the alien, Johan de Roy. Johan de Roy's taking notes, trying to figure out where the best place to pass is. Can he do it this time? We're headed down to the chicane again. It's just hard to underestimate or overstate how good these drivers are doing. Johan Roy right up on the back bumper of Jason Phillips. No contact, but letting you know I'm here. He is not, he's not giving an inch. Johan Roy is just biding his time, trying to figure out where he can make a move. All right, so I'm expecting guys to start pitting any minute. Let's see that Adolfo Castillo out. Am I reading that right? No, he's still on the track. Yep, timing's going a little crazy right now, so can't always trust the tower. Here we go, Adolfo Castillo. What happened? Oh yeah, a little spin out. Where is that? Oh, that's on the very fast Blanchimont, or heading towards Blanchimont. Blanchimont's actually the curves. So, as I was saying, that's that Stavolo exit section, turn 15 and 16. Very important to get those two corners right. And if you take a little too much curb on the exit, you're going to lose the left rear, and around she goes. Adolfo Castillo just found out. Here we are, Aaron Holroyd looking up at Dan Gish. Holroyd on the outside, Gish on the inside. Here we go to 7, 8, and 9. So it's a right, left, right series. And Dan Gish gives it up. Let's see if he holds the inside. Holroyd and Gish go around. Holroyd and Gish go around. Right as we break away, tough break for Gish. He left a lot of room on the inside, but here we go again. Thanks, Colin. Sorry about that. Holroyd leaves plenty of room. Thought he gave it to him, and then he tries to chop off the nose. Dan Gish, unfortunately, didn't quite leave enough room right here. Holroyd thought he was going to give it to him. If you're going to give it to him, give it to him. Don't give it to him through one and then try to reclaim it after he leaves you room for allowing him to stay too wide through there. Either fight or don't. All good, though. Live and learn. No fault, no blame. Chalk it up to a learning experience and back in the fight. I know Dan Gish probably beating himself up a little bit, but behind you, Dan. Eyes forward. Get him. We got a couple of drive-throughs. Adolfo Castillo with a drive-through. Number 51, called Nicholas Calgura in the BMW. One of the few BMWs also with the drive-through. There's only 2 BMWs in the whole field. Here we are with Josh Bloom. A replay. What happens? Looking up at Matt Schlosser. Oh. Third gear, this is the turn 9. Headed down the hill. Josh Bloom in 4th. Turn 10, the Brussels turn. Good looking Mercedes. Good Trading Paints livery. Matt Schlosser in the red Aston Martin right behind him. We're watching Josh Bloom and Matt Schlosser. Matt Schlosser in the red Aston Martin. Josh Bloom in the white Mercedes. Ahead. The 04, man, this night racing is cool with the number plates LEDs lit up. Looking good, Matt Slosser. Glad you're with us at Midwest Motorsports, up 5 spots from qualifying. Matt Slosser in the Pro Division, currently 5th. Showing he belongs, following Josh Bloom, trying to pick his spot before the pit stop. Or is he going to try to hit him after? Through the chicane one more time. Riding with Billy Jordan, chasing down Dan Gish, who had contact at a spin earlier. Now he gets turn 7 and 8 right. I know he can do it. Turn 9. I think Billy Jordan in the Pro Division. Looking up at Dan Gish. Here we go, start headed downhill now towards Puhan. Nice work, Billy Jordan. And pit stops are starting. Sam Hubbard, Aaron Holroyd, Justin Thaler, Nick Calguru, all in pits. David Wortman on his way out now. Francis Faustino also on his way out. Here's a replay. Francis Faustino, what happened? All I see is midnight. All right. Tough break for Faustino. Whatever happened, I hope the driver's okay. Looking at Billy Jordan again, looking up at Dan Gish. For the chicane, not going to pit this time. Right now, how about a word for the Midwest Motorsports? Unleash the racer in you with Midwest Motorsports. Feel the adrenaline, embrace the excitement, and join a thriving community that's as passionate about sim racing as you are. Our social channels bring you closer to the action, offering a driver's seat to the competition and an all-access garage pass to the latest results, news, and updates of all 4 Midwest Motorsports leagues. Don't just be a spectator, join the excitement. Scan the QR code, turn the key, and ignite your competitive spirit. Follow Midwest Motorsports and plug into a community that's as passionate about sim racing as you are. Scan the code on the screen or find us at midwest-motorsports.com today. All right. You can put your cell phone down. Don't forget, midwest-motorsports.com. There it is. Thank you, Colin. Go sign up. We have 3 full series as well as this road series. Nice logo there on the bottom. We're about to start our season 6 of the Oval Series, so it's not too late to sign up and catch the whole entire season. Trucks on Friday, Xfinity Saturday, Cup on Sunday. If you're an oval racer, like to oval race or road racer and want to cross over a little bit, sign-ups are open for our oval series. Midwest Motorsports, you're already a member of the Discord, so you know how much fun we're having over here. We'd love to have you on the oval side too. All right, let's see how much ground Max is making up. 8th right now. I expect he's going to go to about 12 to 15 minutes to go. Then he's going to need a splash. Let's see if he can regain and maintain some of that track position. Definitely a recovery drive in store today for Max Bauer. Pretty high up in the points. Today is not going to be his most proud race, although I know he's really looking forward to it. Worked a lot, spent a lot of time getting dialed in. His qualifying showed it. His first couple of laps also showed it. But right now, recovering up to 8th, still has to pit. Up ahead, Ryan Enlow, one of our guys who's crossing over from the truck series. Good to see Ryan Enlow over here on the roadside showing us how it's done. Looks like he's got the McLaren. He chose the McLaren this season. Good choice. He's already made his pit stop, or he's made at least one pit stop. I'm not sure exactly if he's good to go to the end. If so, that'd be a good move for Ryan Enlow. He has been known to play strategy on the oval side, so it would not surprise me if he's good to go. Some other names I recognize in here from the oval side. Kevin Mayer crossing over from the oval to the road. Here we go, a replay of Josh Phillips. I'm sorry, Jason Phillips. Oh, coming up on a lapper, coming into the pits. Is that how we lost it? He's down 2 seconds on Johan. So I don't think there's any foul there. It's just kind of got held up coming into the pits. Is that the actual crossover that cost him the difference in time? I mean, it is what it is. You can only do what you can do, but Jason Phillips might have picked the exact wrong time to come in and pit by no fault of his own, but you can't blame the 50, Mark Kostrick, either. Just part of it. Now, Johan de Roy, I'm seeing red. It's all good. I'm going to let timing catch back up here. Yeah, 2.2 seconds now. Jason Phillips got some time to make up. He's leading early. Here we are, Max Bauer looking up at Brian Coxon. There's the diamond I was talking about earlier. Max Bauer doing the diamond line. Corner with no name. Headed down to Puhan. Very fast double left. Look for the 50 brake marker on the right. Lift. Maybe a downshift. There it is. One apex, swing it out. Second apex, upshift. Another right-left chicane at campus. Carry as much speed in here as you can. Let's see if he shifts early. Third gear. Stays in third all the way through. And then downshifts, upshifts on the exit. A little traction control help. And here, nice. Stavilo. All right, Dan Gish. What happened? In the white. Oh, he does it again. Just trying to carry too much speed there. That was the campus section that we were just talking about. That's where Max Bauer lost it. Max Bauer had a snap over. He caught it. Dan Gish just over. A snap. Tough break for Dan Gish. Let's see what happens. Stays out of the way. Good job, Dan. Nice job waiting patiently to rejoin. Heads up driving by Dan Gish. Remember, I mean, this is only race 5 out of 20. And as I mentioned earlier in the pre-race, you get to drop your 2 worst finishes if you compete in at least 10. So if you're wanting points, you're going to compete in more than 10 anyway. So this might be a throwaway for Dan Gish, but it's all good. Still having fun. We're glad you're here with us, Dan. Here we are. Matt Schlosser now looking back at Josh Bloom. Josh Bloom is on you. I'm also surprised that nobody's flashing, so a lot of good racing etiquette here. Nobody's trying to annoy anybody with the flashers. Thought race control might have to get involved with that, but glad to see everybody's disciplined tonight. But then again, you still got 20, 19, 18 minutes to go. Oh, I'm hearing the 50 if Koscheck decides to retire. Hopefully he'll come back next week. Here's Max Bauer. Looks like he still working to get around Wortman. Wortman's fast. Oh, I'm sorry, Coxon. Brian Coxon's fast. I mean, we've seen him battle up front all season as well. So Max Bauer's found a good one to follow. Maybe Brian Coxon can move up as well. Through Stavelo, down along Blanchimont Straight. I don't think Max, he might be close enough. Let's see if they get through this. Let's see if Max pops out for the chicane before the start-finish straight. Nope, not close enough yet. Brian Coxon has plenty of pace. Max Bauer is a cerebral driver. He's thinking about every move. He knows big picture. It's not worth taking a risk, knowing that he also has to get a splash here before the end of the race. He's not going to run by everybody's race, although he almost runs through the back of Coxon under braking there, but he didn't. So he looked in and then just does a good job avoiding. Coxon does a great job of turning in right on time. Up through Eau Rouge, Radion, and now down the long Kemmel Straight. Max Bauer lost a little bit of time, but again, Max Bauer not going to make any enemies in race 5, especially somebody as cool as Brian Coxon. Brian Coxon playing it cool. Not feeling any pressure. Cool under pressure is Brian Coxon. Make that note. Up ahead again, Ryan Enlow in 6th. Your top AM driver right now. Shout out to Ryan Enlow and the McLaren. Up ahead of these guys. Again, in a different division, but holding his own up here with the pros. Man, I love this track. These types of circuit tracks that are historic, been racing since the early 1900s, you really feel like you're going somewhere. You're not in a stadium doing circles. You know, you're driving down a long straightaway. It feels like you're out to the grocery stores to see Max Bauer looking for Brian Coxon here. Really close, getting the slipstream, see if he can carry speed through the left. It's really hard to go flat out there. You're definitely going to lift, so you carry speed. And just once again, Max Bauer not going to risk it, especially with traffic up ahead. That's probably slowing Brian Coxon down now, distracting him. Coxon wants to get around these two guys. Looks like Enlow and another lapper. Thank you, sir, whoever's on the inside. Appreciate you letting them go. That might be Billy Jordan, maybe Kevin Mayer. Not sure, like a 2. Might be Kevin Mayer. All good, thank you, Kevin. Good looking out, Kevin. 2 wide through Eau Rouge. Sacrificing Kevin's run through there, but Kevin, props to you, man. You're welcome to join our road series. Maybe we can get some crossover and give you some competition on the oval side. I know Kevin Mayer's really good oval driver. Look for him on Saturday nights, I believe. Max Bauer and Brian Coxon coming through the field, looking up at Ryan Enlow. But again, I feel like you're going to the grocery store, or then you're making your trip back home and maybe stopping to pick up some flowers for the lady in your life. You just feel like you're going somewhere on these old school circuits. Love it. 4 miles. 4-mile round trip. Ryan Enlow looks like he's been around this track once or twice. Less than 15 to go now. Max Bauer, 2 wide through. Here we are. This is that campus section on the right. This is where Max lost it earlier. He's not going to lose it this time. Looks like he had position coming out of Hahn. Now into Stavolo. Get a good run. Is this going to be Max's pit lap? Oh, he got a real good run. He can't go through a guy though. And Coxon has Enlow up ahead. I don't think, Max doesn't really have much to gain here. You pass Coxon, you come in and pit. All you do is really slow Coxon down from his battle with Enlow. So I don't know for a fact, but I think Max is playing it cool. Could be wrong. If Max goes to the end, it's one heck of a fuel saver. I'm not sure exactly when bad lap was. Here we go. Johan de Rooij and Jason Phillips for the lead. This is the battle for the lead up front. Down the Camel Straight. Jason Phillips got him. Seven, 8, and 9. Now down to 10. This is the race for the lead with 11 minutes to go. Through Brussels. Headed down to No Name and Pouhon. Let's see if de Rooij can get him back. Right on his bumper. You cannot throw a blanket over him. Jason Phillips got a great speed through that first part of Pouhon, and I hope you're enjoying this as much as I am. When this is high quality racing, you'd see this on, Speed Vision back in the day. Definitely going to make the highlight reel. Oh no, I'm hearing that Ryan Enlow has a drive-through. Too many quarter cuts. Well, that's going to move him definitely behind the pro drivers of Bauer and Coxon earlier, but here we are. We're staying with the leaders. Jason Phillips, Johan de Rooij. They've been the class of the field all day. A little bit of a pit exchange issue for Jason Phillips, but look at him now. Back to the front. La Source. This is where a lot of the pileups, first couple of laps, usually happen in Formula One. They're doing standing starts, but our GT4 drivers made it through no problem. There's Eau Rouge. Oh, that's just so awesome. I cannot get enough. 9 minutes to go. Ryan Enlow completing his drive-through now. Too many off tracks, and you're going to pay the price. Let's hope these guys have not banked too many of those. You can stay with Johan de Rooij for a little longer. See if he can reel in Jason Phillips. I can live my alien life and ride with Johan. We call him the alien because he sets alien fast times through the entirety of the Formula 3 season, last season. Now showing his own in the Porsche GT4. Here we got a replay of Andrew Miller. All by himself, it looks like. Where are we? Puhan just goes right too wide. There's a stop to not get a slow down. Nice job, Andrew Miller. Done that before, once or twice. Back to the front, Stavolo. That houses, bathhouse on the right. And here we go. Let's see if Johan gain any of this left that you kind of have to lift down to the final chicane. Look for the inside curb, and then here it's important to get a good run out the last turn for the start finish line. Are we going to see a race to the checkered flag? In that last chicane, things might heat up. 7 minutes to go. We're going to get probably 3 laps. Maybe only 2. We'll see. These guys are still cranking out 227s. Unbelievable. Max Bauer has not made a second stop. It would be simply amazing to see Max Bauer spin with only 15 minutes in or so. Come in and get gas and make it all the way to the end. Top 18 cars still in the lead lap. 25 car field tonight. So thank you everybody for showing up and racing with us here at Midwest Motorsports. Everybody at home, don't forget to give a like or a follow or a thumbs up or join us in the chat. Make fun of somebody. Say hi to a loved one. Cheer them on. You got 6 minutes left of the 60-minute race. Jason Phillips, Johan Roy, that's who we're riding with. Here we go one more time, trying to head down to that final chicane. Not this time. Here we go, Adolfo Castillo. In the middle with Dustin Reinstedel. Dustin Reinstedel in the 11, FedEx. It's got Adolfo Castillo and also in the Porsche. Right behind him, Adolfo pops out. Dustin Reinstedel going to fight for it? Nope, he leaves room. And don't look now, but that's Billy Jordan right behind him. Billy Jordan in the pro class. I'm sorry. Yeah, Billy Jordan in the pro. Reinstedel and Castillo. Riding with Billy Jordan. Looking up at Castillo. Looks like they're teammates. Thought I was seeing double there for a second. I had to clean my glasses. Looks like they stole trading paints from each other. Dustin Reinstedel, though, shout out to Dustin. Looking good. Even though it's 18th, he's worked hard to get here. Dustin, another great oval rider. And also our admin contributor for all the social medias. Does the screenshots and the winners' posts. Louis Jordan trying to make a move on Adolfo Castillo. Is he close enough? Into the source, not this time. Going down the hill, headed towards famous Eau Rouge Radion section. Max Bauer in the pit. Yeah, I thought Max was going to have to pit again. Or is he not? I don't know. Timing threw me off again. Sorry, Max. False alarm. Here we are with Josh Bloom. Close battle on the track. Matt Schlosser, these guys have been going at it for 60 minutes, and they're still side by side. Josh Bloom looking back at Matt Schlosser. It's like a gnat that just won't go away. Matt Schlosser. I'm coming, buddy. 2 minutes. This might be their last lap. I don't know if they can make it back again. So Jason Phillips and Johan de Rooij, but we're going to hang out and watch Josh Bloom, Shea McNeely's in the middle. So great point stays for those top three. All through Eau Rouge and Radion. And now down the long straight, let's see if Matt Schlosser is probably going to be their last lap. Or do you have to wait? They might get one more depending on how Jason Phillips and Johan de Rooij come through. Schlosser reeling them in during the first part of the cone. And here turn 9, the right-hander going down the hill. All right, Brussels. Is he going to do it? He pops out. This is going to be one of your last chances. Side by side into Brussels. Contact. 80 leaves him room. Josh Bloom leaves room for him, but that gives him the inside through No Name. Now crossover. Matt Schlosser looking inside Puhan. I don't think you can go through Puhan too wide. Matt Schlosser's going to make him think about it. All right, follow, make another attack. Here we go through on double there. Trying to hold an inside line through the campus, right, left. Let's see if Schlosser can leave a gap and then build speed out of Stavolo. More chance to attack down at the end of the lap at the final chicane. So it looks like Jason Phillips and de Rooij are going to get another lap. So we're watching Josh Bloom and Matt Schlosser. Matt Schlosser in the red, Aston Martin, Josh Bloom in the white. All right, here it is. Oh, that's it. Barney got the flag. Jason Phillips with the win. Johan de Rooij second. Way to go, Jason Phillips, your winner at the Spa circuit. Shea McNeely's going to come home third. Where's Matt Schlosser and Josh Bloom? Josh Bloom got a Matt Schlosser in the pit. Not sure what's up with that. He has enough room behind. It's all good. Here we are, David Wortman, Justin Glickner. Is that Brian Coxon up ahead? No, it's Justin Glickner, your points leader. This is the AM race right here. 1-2 in points. David Wortman is going to get 10 extra points, maybe more. I don't know what the spread is for the top, but congratulations for David Wortman. Justin Glickner right behind him. That's your points, your AM leaders in the championship right there, showing why they're 1 and 2. Here's the final lap with Matt Schlosser and Josh Bloom. Not sure why Matt went into the pits. Maybe a little contact or just decides to give up the ghost. And was there contact? I don't know. It's like he's got something coming off the thing, but just didn't want to follow him through, or maybe a little bit of contact, but nothing egregious. But coming the pitch still counts. Watching the rewind and fast forward. A little bit of contact, but that's racing. Yep, there goes his bumper. Nice. But he didn't take the position, so Heads up to Matt Schlosser. He doesn't want to do it that way. Nice work. Nice work, all you GT4 drivers. Great job. Really do have to give it to you for a great race at a wonderful, amazing track. So full credit to all of you guys. Thanks for joining us. And thanks for joining us on the streams. David Wortman, you had a great run there at the end with Justin Glickner. So congratulations on your win. How was it out there today at Spa?
Hey, thank you. Yeah, it was great. I actually didn't realize I won until I crossed the line. But yeah, no, it was good. I was given 110% to keep Justin behind me. So that's probably one of the best battles I've ever had. So shout out to him. But yeah, no, it was good. I love Spa. It's fun at night, lots of grip. Yeah, overall, it's just great.
Yeah, you did a great job. I know you guys were going at it almost the whole race, 60 minutes. It'll give you a couple minutes for your heart to settle down. But coming into this race, you were third in points and Glickner was leading it. So you might gain a little bit of time on him. Sam Hubbard still had a good run tonight, too. So anything can happen. I know it's early. So
Yeah.
Congratulations. Did you get any night practice? And was it like there with night the whole time and didn't see a lot of lights around the track?
Yeah, so this is actually the first full night race I've done. I've done races that were kind of, evening going into night, but this is the first full dark one, and Spa is pretty intense because it's so dark everywhere. So I think ultimately, as long as you know the track, it's the same as in night as it is during the day. So just practice is the key, I think.
Yeah, right on. Well, next week we head out to Suzuka. So speaking of practice, how much practice have you had at Suzuka? And what are you looking forward to next week?
I've had zero practice at Suzuka. I don't think I've ever actually even turned a lap there. So I'll definitely have to be hitting the sim this week and getting some laps in. But I've heard it's a good one, so I'm looking forward to it.
All right. Well, we're going to pack our chopsticks. I hope you do the same. And we'll look for you to be up front there too, man.
Awesome. Thank you.
Congratulations. Another great run. Anybody want to shout out?
Again, Christopher, he's my radio buddy, and Keith Hurlbut. He was finally back with us today, so they're up and comers, and hopefully in the next couple of seasons we'll see them up there. So,
yeah, right on, man. Well, good job again. We'll look for you next week.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. Congratulations again to David Wortman. We're trying to get Jason Phillips in. He's probably wiping the sweat off of his brow and catching his breath after a great run with Johan DeRoy. We'll give him all the points for today. A couple extra for leading laps as well. I'm not even going to try to calculate points, but it looks like the top 5, all pros. And David Wortman, Justin Glickner, and so Josh Bloom is going to get 6th place pro points. Matt Schlosser, 7th place pro points. Steve Hansel, 8th. Francis Faustino and Justin Thaler, back from an early spin, finishes it out with the top 10 in the pro points. So no complaints there. All right, well, I'm not going to chase Jason down through the restroom. So hopefully everything comes out okay for Jason. We will try to talk to him before next week's race at Suzuka. Thank you for joining us, Midwest Motorsports GT4 series. For Colin Huffman working the cameras, Josh Watt doing the live stream. Thank you everybody for joining us. We'll look for you next week. So we head to Suzuka for the Midwest Motorsports GT4 Championship. Unleash the racer in you with Midwest Motorsports. Feel the adrenaline, embrace the excitement, and join a thriving community that's as passionate about sim racing as you are. Our social channels bring you closer to the action, offering a driver's seat to the competition and an all-access garage pass to the latest results, news, and updates of all 4 Midwest Motorsports leagues. Don't just be a spectator, join the excitement. Scan the QR code to turn the key and ignite your competitive spirit. Follow Midwest Motorsports and plug into a community that's as passionate about sim racing as you are. Scan the code on the screen or find us at midwest-motorsports.com today.